All right, hey Angie, I'm here at Anadina's place up in Evergreen. That's the entry right there. We can get machines in here. There's a machine at the neighbor's house right there. We probably want to do this with the Super Mini and a loader. There's some dirt down there. The property line is clear down there, so my truck is on the property. So there's a bit of work scope for us to wrap our heads around and consider here for Anadina. She wants to remove some trees, and removing some trees is gonna make life easier for getting work done in here too. So there's those 4 right there that would come out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 mediums and a small. Then those 2 right there. So that's 6. And then we're looking up here. There's some trash and debris that needs to get cleaned up. This lumber needs to get cleaned up. I don't know what's going on with that fencing. There's some pipes sticking out of the foundation. One right there. I don't know what that is. I guess that's going to tie in with the sewer, or that's the water. It's probably going to be the water line in, I'm guessing. So water and sewer have not been put in, but that'll need to get marked with a board and brought up. And then the sewer line is over here. It's stubbed out. That needs to get capped and with a board that marks it and comes up to the surface. Then there's dirt here. There's some trash mixed in with it, but we'll need to put insulation on the side here. Anadina's son will do that. And then there's a drain pipe there that he'll put in here for us. And then all this dirt will basically just get pushed in with the Super Mini. And then up around the side and the back, we'll basically, so there's logs mixed in here. So these logs will get loaded up and hauled away as well. Jesse James will take these logs. There's a lot of trash in here. Construction materials and debris. But this dirt will get pushed into the void in the cavity there. Then moving around here, we'll basically just take from the embankment here and push it down low. And this is a cavity here. We'll scrape up here and push it down, and then we'll kind of open up a passageway through here to where we can drive all the way up and around with the loader. So we do our first pass with the Super Mini, kind of just get the initial cavity covered up. Well, also the drain pipe will go down there, and that's about a 10-foot wall right there. And that's about 8 feet right there, roughly. We'll put the drain pipe in, we'll cover it with gravel, and then I think we'll skip the weed fabric. I don't think that's necessary. We could throw weed fabric in there or not. We're gonna come all the way up here and around, and then we're gonna knock this tree down. And this one goes all the way up because it's right next to the building. And then that one there too is right next to the building. The roots have been undermined, and if that falls down, that's going to take out the house. The insurance company will want that removed also. And then I'm telling Anadina we should go ahead and remove this one and that one right there that's dead. So I lost count, but we're at, I think, 7 down there, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that one, 10 and 11 are big honkers. It's like 18-inch diameter. That one's 18-inch, 14, 16-inch diameter right there. So yeah, this is a big void here, right up into the rock. So we'll just scrape the embankment around the edge of the building and fill the void there. There's some ladders down in the hole there that'll need to get yanked out. And we'll basically just make a nice big passageway clear all the way around this whole building. and we'll get positive drainage away from the building. We'll do minimal to zero compaction on this filling of this void down here, because Anadina's not going to want to pay for that, and we'll just establish positive drainage away from the building, and then it'll be fine. It's on a hillside. There's not going to be any drainage issues here. It's all going to move downhill. But this is a big, expensive tree to remove. I told her a tree company is probably quote her something like $1,000 per tree. And so then in here, you can see the floor level is going to be basically, I don't have the plans with me. We can have Anadina send those to us, but I'm going to presume the floor level is probably going to be right here, equal with the top of wall, roughly. Or maybe down an inch or two. And then all the way around, that's kind of where all the pipes are sticking up. And there's poor compaction underneath that pipe there. That pipe right there has poor compaction underneath it. So this is all past inspection, so it's all ready to get buried and covered. But I'm proposing with Anadina that we remove that dirt right there and then put gravel under that. The rest of it I think is probably okay, that pipe behind it, but then we'll basically we'll cover all these pipes with squeegee or gravel. We could do 3/4 inch gravel. It might be easier. And then we'll level out everything that's in here now so that we can kind of get the average. We'll hit it with compaction. She did say that those neighbors right there are her friends and they would let us use their water. She's going to verify and confirm that for compaction. So we can level all this material in here, hit it with the plate compactor, and then we'll need to bring in some additional fill. So if I had to guess, I think we're probably going to be shy probably about 5 dump trucks, 50 cubic yards of fill imported. We have the stuff on Eureka we could probably go and grab, and we could just order it and have it brought in from Kathy. And then this interior portion's getting a slab, so we would do compaction all the way up on this. No compaction testing. I don't believe Anadina's gonna care or want to pay for that. And that's about it. The trash and the access and the trees are kind of the one thing that make this job site the most challenging and difficult. Other than that, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. The driveway will kind of shift to right here. You can see the property mark right here in the neighbors, but Anadina says she's friends with these neighbors, so this is a property corner right here, and it shoots down kind of right through my truck and up the hill. So these trees are on the property, so she wants to remove these, and those trees there kind of open up a bit of parking there. So here it is from down here. There's a decent amount of dirt right there. That'll all basically go into the exterior perimeter. And we could possibly use some of that for the interior, but it's all contaminated with organics and rock, so, and liable to be picking up trash as we put it into, but we could use it if Anadina wants to cut cost and cut corners. Yeah. Typical Anadina job here. Anyway, she should just tell this guy to do it. He's already here. Jeremiah Johnson.